Hello, my name is Dan Low. I decided to make a video uh, to help you get started on your term project. Okay, so we know that AI tools now are everywhere. Okay, and can we use AI tools for your literature survey for your term project? Okay, so the short answer is yes, but you need to be very careful. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through. Okay, so what the AI tools can do for you. First, the AI tools will assist you in researching uh, papers, summarize those papers, and analyze those. Okay, and why use AI for literature survey? First, it obviously saves some time for you to do literature survey, and it also automate the summarize the content. Okay, for you. It also identifies the research gaps and enhance probability and accuracy. So there are quite a few tools available out there. For example, MS Copilot. Okay, and I list first doesn't mean I endorse MS Copilot simply because the case you uh, actually bought the license for this Copilot. Okay, then the second one, the research Colab. Okay, uh, I'm going to talk the first two. And there are others like semantic scholar, connected papers, illicit, research rapid, site.ai, and so forth. Okay, and by the way, these set of sites are generated by uh, MS Copilot, and I modified it a bit. Okay, so the key features. First, this smart research, and when I say research or search, typically, I use these two words interchangeably. Okay, so the search means that you just try to get an item. The research, you actually you search it and you analyze it. Okay. So you will do this kind of smart research recommendation for you. Maybe sometimes you can look at AI in this domain. It's like your research assistant, basically. And as I mentioned, network analysis. Okay. You also auto summary of papers. Okay. AI is good at summarize the content. Okay. And extraction of key insights for you. Okay. And also you do the trend identification. Okay. So here, this is the most important slide in this talk, the best practice. Okay. The first and also the most important, you need to keep in mind, the AI generated contents are inaccurate, sometimes incorrect. Okay, so you should always validate or verify the content yourself. Okay. The second, typically you can combine several AI tools for the validation. So use AI to validate the content generated by another AI tool. Okay, and that's some trick that you can use. And also you can update the surveys regularly. Okay, because there's based on the training, the AI machine learning models training data. Okay, so you typically will get old data. Okay, when the new data come out, and then they got trained, then you can get different results. And also you need to be very careful, about the sources cited by the AI generated content. Typically, it may be incorrect, or sometimes most of the time actually it does not exist. Okay, so all these sources need to be verified, validated, okay, carefully. So now let's walk you through. The first one is the MS Copilot. Okay. By the way, the MS Copilot here is different from the GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot is for programming. So these are two different software tools. Don't confuse this MS Copilot with the other Copilots. Okay. So if you or case students, you log on to the KSU email, you can see this. Okay. And on the right side, you see this this icon, okay? And this is a Copilot icon. So click on it, and you will get this document. Okay. So typically, I would just open the Copilot info. Does not ask me to. Okay. By the way, this is my first time using this. Let me see. Click open. Open. Open info app. Okay. Okay, now we get to this Copilot app. Okay, and the cashier email. So here, you can ask. Let's say before we ask, we need to find out what are we going to do. Okay, so you click on the content projects, and then there's a project guideline. Okay, so you read the project guideline. Let me enlarge it a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, well, form the project group, 3 to 5 members. Okay, so you suppose to get that done ASAP. Okay, and then so note that each member may receive different project grades subject to the instructor's evaluation. Okay, let's keep this in mind. And the second one is the one we're going to talk about, the literature survey. If you haven't done this before, okay, and then you can follow direction. So the direction says that you should go to the ACM Digital Library or IEEE Explorer. I think there's another video talking about how to get there. Okay, so these are the two digital libraries most computer science researchers use quite often. And identify one recent paper. So recent paper, it means the publication date had to be over the last 5 years. So for example, this year is 2026. So you need to find a paper from 2021 to 2026. Okay. And then you're interested in. For PhD students, identify these 3 recent papers. Okay. That are closely related, okay, to the topic you're going to study, and read the papers thoroughly and identify potential work you might improve over existing methods. Okay, doable. Okay, so for example, apply another algorithm to tune the parameters of existing algorithm that may enhance the performance. Okay, so this is what you supposed to do, based on the project guideline. Okay, now we're going to use the AI assistance, to do this. Okay, so let's go back to the the Copilot. Here, it's here. Okay. So first thing we need to ask or prompt. Okay. So you can say I, or maybe we, uh, going to propose a project for a graduate course. Okay, please, okay, find and analyze 5 recent IEEE or ACM papers on the topic. Let's say I want to study heavy lift drones. Okay. With citations. Okay. It's the first sentence you give the AI in what context you are going to ask the AI to do. So basically, you basically tell the AI that this is going to be a graduate course project. Okay, it's not undergraduate, it's not a kindergarten project. Okay. So please find and analyze. So find and analyze, ask the AI to search. Analyze means the AI to research the 5 recent IEEE or ACM papers. We don't want any other papers from anywhere. Based on the project guideline, the subject heavy lift drones is the one we are going. I'm interested in. Okay. So click next. And this recording is real time. Okay, let's see how long it takes the Microsoft Copilot, to get back the result. But it is, well, it probably a lot faster than if you would do it, manually yourself, human beings. Okay. So we got something. Okay, we got something back. Okay. So first it's a heavy lift multi-rotor UAVs. Okay, and they give you the key contributions, okay, of this paper, and you also give you, I think it's a view paper. Okay, it's IEEE Access 2023. As I mentioned before, earlier, this paper may not even exist, or maybe the wrong citation. Okay, so let's give you smart. Okay, I'll just scope through it. So the key contribution of this one is develop systematic scientific methodology for heavy lift multi-rotor UAVs, blah blah blah, and then technical insights show the payload capacity is tightly coupled with the propulsion efficiency. Okay, let's go down a little bit. So the first paper and relevance, foundational for course project involving UAV design optimization. This is actually referring what you just asked. This is for graduate course project. Okay, and then it has strong engineering modeling plus experimental validation. Okay, so that's the one. And the citation also give you Bibtex. That's the format. If you use overleaf latex, okay, you can just copy this into the Bibtex for the citation. Very good. Okay, so it also give you the citation IEEE Access 2023. That's within the 2021 and 2025. Very pretty good. And also the name and all that. Okay, so there's a quick go over the second one, a critical analysis of heavy load multi-rotor drone design. So this is 2025 newer. Okay, it also give you a chance to business review the technical increase in payload, whatever. Okay, so I'm just randomly check the view paper is guy. Okay, because it says the this IEEE 2025, right? Okay, So if you click on the view paper, let's see, where did it go? You start out another actually Explorer, and then check the link address explorer.archive.org. That's correct. Okay, and then check the title: Critical Analysis of Heavy Payload. Okay, here and the heavy payload multi-loader drone designs. Okay, and the years 2025. Let's see. It's a near subscriber. By the way, if you want to access this, I will show you. Okay, how to. Okay, so that if you scroll down, so we make sure that this is Attribute Explorer. Okay, and the years, the conference year 2025 December. Oh, okay. DOI everything. So this is correct. So this is the correct publication. Okay. So let's say if you want to get the PDF of this guy. So if you click on the PDF here, you probably won't be able to, okay, because you need a subscription. So we need to go to the library. You can click on it and see what happens. Access to this, okay. You need non-subscriber access it through your institution. Okay, so we need to access this through our institution. Okay, so to click on it. Then of the if let's go to Kansas State University. Okay. So you go here, and then now this is now in the Kansas State Library. You can subscribe this, and then you click on it. Okay, now you got the PDF version of the full paper. Okay, so that is the critical analysis of heavy payload multi-rotor drone design. Let's go back here. A critical analysis of heavy payload multi-rotor drone design. Okay, very good. And then the authors, supposed to be the first author. It doesn't list the authors. So you might need to edit this. Okay, the authors are not listed here. Yeah. I don't see the authors. The previous time it lists the authors. Okay. But this guy, it doesn't list the authors. But anyway. And then the third one, it also does not list the authors. The fourth one, it lists the authors. But this is not a good citation. Okay, you need to list all the authors, not at all. Okay, this is not acceptable. And by the way, this is ASIF. ASIF is not the formal publication anyway, so I wouldn't choose this in my cited list. Okay, of papers. So yeah, and then same for the fifth one. Yeah, this is not a good way, not the right way, not good. That's wrong. You need to spell out all the authors there. Okay, so you can go back to here. You can see all the authors. Okay, there's quite a few authors here. You need to put all these names into the bib tag. Yeah, if you want to cite it. Okay, so you need to modify this as well. That's why you need to verify the AI generated content. Okay, everything. Okay, so that is actually pretty good. Okay, and what else you can do? You can change this to say I want maybe cloud day. Okay, and then choose the AI model. Okay, and then here because we only need one paper, right? Okay. So we can. Oh gee, hold on. I did something wrong. So we can just go back here. I want to copy my prompt. Okay. Okay. So copy my prompt. because AI is memoryless. You cannot remember everything. So every time you better start off from the beginning. So here we say please find and analyze 5 recent papers. Okay, now we add and suggest only one paper for our proposal. Let's see what happened. Okay, and again, this is real time. Let's see how long it takes to generate content for us. Actually, pretty quick. Okay, so actually reasoning completed in 3 steps, and let me dig. So actually plans what's going on behind the scene. So you can do searching for IEEE large load unnamed area vehicle by technology 2024. Okay, and then it will dip deeper into the most relevant paper by with a SOAR analysis. Okay. While it's generating, you don't trust the content generated 100%. Okay, you need to verify yourself. Okay, every single sentence, no exception. Okay. Okay, now we get to the end. So here is SOAR analysis of 5 recent paper below, and followed by a recommended paper for your graduate course proposal. Okay, so this is looks like AI knows what we are going to do. Okay, so the first one, a heavy lift multi-rotor UAV. Okay, sizing. Okay, I think this is the previous first one is the same. Okay, if you go back, yeah, this is heavy lift multi-rotor UAV. Okay, 2023. Okay, let's see, heavy lift. Okay, this is the second time, which is 2, 1. Okay, so the first one, also the 10 is okay, and it get a summarize analysis. Okay, and the number 2, key technology for large load. Number 2. Okay, and number two now it is the authors. Okay, the previous one it did not. And number 3, paper number 3. Okay, yeah, it also these authors. And then number 4 and number 5. Okay, let's see. He also give you a comparison summary. Okay, paper EU IEEE ESS IEEE CAIT PAPA 2026 5 papers. Okay, cool. And then it finally recommend the paper, the 2025 automated layout and control, blah blah. Okay, and then you also give you the reason why this paper. Okay, why this paper? Political for a graduate course project. Okay, it combines the 2 core CS robotics pillars, optimization and control. Okay, and then it also a rich mathematical framework. Okay, and the edge 2 robustness matrix is accessible. And then it also experimental, validated, and reproducible. Okay, there's something going on. And then an extension for student project. Student could extend the work. Okay, so this is something in your proposal you should address. Okay, cable suspended attachments. larger fleet, dynamic, moving payloads, outdoor, whatever. Okay. Distance scenarios, integration of past training algorithms. Okay. And number 6, timely 2020 is with clear research gaps. Okay. So the rigid testing assumption and the small fleet sizes, the open question. So open question is something not resolved yet in the research community and not checkable. But again, this is what AI generator you need to verify. Okay? It also recommend you dig further. Would you like me to draft this proposal? Okay, let's say you could, ask draft the proposal, and it go back to here. Okay. And the proposal, okay, the proposal format. Okay. So here you can just each group must propose in terms of 2-page proposal. Okay. So you can copy this guy. Okay. Copy this guy and then go to this one, and then you can paste here. Okay. And modify it. Okay. Okay. So each group must propose. Okay. So you can say please draft draft a 2-page percentage about the project. Okay. And you say by the deadline. Okay. In the text format with Bibtex bibliography. Okay. Okay, and then some of the proposal must include. Okay, now here we ask the proposal must include the following headings with HTML template. Okay. So you can need with HTML. We can just say with HTML format, conference paper format in overleaf. Okay, because we're going to use overleaf. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Let's see what happened. Okay. Good. Next. So at each time, I actually spend less than 30 minutes. Okay. From the beginning. And by the way, I'm the first time using this as well. Okay. I never used this before. So just for the reason I created video doesn't actually force you to use this AI tool for the course project, but just give you an idea to use the tool for your research. Okay, and you can use the tool, to get more productive, basically. But you don't want to rely on just the tool and you don't do anything, because without this AI tool, you need to do these things yourself. Okay, at a time consuming. Okay, but in terms of learning, you learn more. Okay, but now since AI tool is here, you can use AI tool, to help you to do the research. And again, you will be more productive than ever before. Okay, so that means you can use a tool, to try a lot of things, and then you would do it by yourself, basically. So that's my intention. Okay, so read and complete in one step. We got this one. Okay. Below is the latex source with a separate Bibtex file, ready to copy into the overlay using ACM document class. Pretty good. So that yeah, I get you this. Oh man, you give me my name then. No. Okay, don't use my name here. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty much about the latex. Okay, and then so that's about the also it give you the references, the bib, and that's gonna be the Bibtex file for citation. Okay. So that's the Microsoft Copilot, and I'm also want to show you another tool. Okay, Research Collab. Okay, so it's a Research Collab AI, and I already started here. That's Research Collab.ai right here. Okay, and I'm going to show you this is another tool. Okay,